Alright, so welcome back. Hoping you guys are having a fabulous day here today. If you didn't already know, something pretty cool has recently happened. Now, I know that this wasn't there 2 weeks ago. So, between now and 2 weeks ago, which it was either this newest update that just dropped, or with, like, the entire Escanor update, I believe it is one of these updates. Let's just say for, theoretical purposes, I think it was with Valenti before Escanor released, right? I am guaranteeing you that this was not changed because I believe I did see it and a few people did see it because I was doing my story before like for JP Ragnarok story, and they didn't update Freya's ultimate, but after Escanor it 100% was updated because now it's updated, right? So it was either in Escanor's update or it was in Valenti's update. One of these updates, they actually went and updated Freya's ultimate, which might, you know, potentially signify something. I don't know. With it here today, I'm going to show you what changed and what's there. But let's jump into it. If you're new to the channel, like, subscribe. Let's hop over there. So first thing, if you haven't already known, Freya was in like the game a while ago, right? Like 5-6 months ago, when that was like the last time we had a Ragnarok story. That's when she dropped, okay? And in that entire thing, we had her skills, animations, all of that that got shown off in the entire thing. Her attacks are like pretty basic, but they were pretty cool, right? So I'll show it to you real quick if you haven't already seen it. This was one of her attacks, just a cool little slash. She has a tiger, right, or whatever. So like with this, I don't know if that's gonna actually be like she actually has the animal for the entire like thing, and like her animations are actually that when you summon her as a unit. That would be sick, but I doubt it. But let's see, right? So with her ultimate though, this is what the original ultimate does look like, and then I'll do the newest one and I'll put like a side by side of them. So this is the old one, but you can see this is what it looks like. Again, everything is pretty much on the dot there in the similarity. There you go. Now I'll play the new one. So this is what the new one looks like, right? Again, you can see basically the only main change is they gave her, guess what? Yes, a crown. She now has a crown in this animation, which again, if you looked at it back then with Esterosa, they updated Esterosa's animations in the storyline, and then he proceeded to launch or release 2 weeks after. So that was an indication that like, oh wait, they changed it. Oh my God, they're releasing it, which is a bit of a funny thing again. So that happened, right? That did happen to where, you know, Esterosa all of a sudden updated what the hell just happened, and then they proceeded to release him. This time they updated it. But now at some point I'll show you the side by side. So just take a look at the side by side. It's basically the same animation entirely. It's just one is you know, with the crown, one's without. So again, the crown was added to it. Maybe she does get like released as a unit soon. There's been a lot of Ragnarok assets been released recently, so I don't know if she's end of year. Can't be. We have to have the end of year festival, so mainly a 900 festival. I hope they don't do a 900 Ragnarok festival, but again, I don't think they will. They could, but I don't know. What I would say is we have Ragnarok to look forward to in January, but they are starting pretty early and like getting everything ready because they did this. Okay, they released recently. If you didn't see it, relics. 2 relics are going to be dropping soon. It is Nanashi's relic and it is Thonar's relic, right? So with that, that also has potential. There is also a leaked unit, which is Pucka, I don't know how to say it, but she is one of the fairies in the Ragnarok storyline, so that's also there. So a lot of stuff has been actually, you know, kind of dropping for Ragnarok. There was a few story assets that were also leaked, so there's a lot of Ragnarok stuff being added in. And again, it makes sense that January, you know, it drops and that will happen. So again, there is copium that, you know, she might actually be a unit. Originally with her leak, again, if you look at it, nothing else released beyond Freya, nothing else Ragnarok related. Don't count Thonar, no story released with her, right? But nothing else released. So there is a very high chance you do get Freya as a unit, because in the first leak, actually, she was marked as playable because she was a attendance reward, where like you can go and like when you walk in there, log into the game, she gives you the gift for the day. So that was also leaked. So we'll see what happens, but there's a decently high chance that Freya is a Ragnarok unit. Again, it could be copium, and maybe I'm just like really wanting this as a unit, and I'm just coping with the fact that they updated her animation for some reason, and it's like, oh, because they did that, guaranteed. Again, it's not guaranteed, but you know, my copium wants to admit it. But hey, we'll see. Listen, if it happens that literally right after the end of year this happens, I am done for. I am destroyed. I'm going in on the end of year. I told you that, right? And if she like approaches afterwards, I think at the end of January, I am so screwed. I am literally so screwed. Costume sale, all of that stuff coming up, I am done for. If that really does happen, I am absolutely screwed. So I'm gonna sit here and hope that doesn't happen. Otherwise, it's GG's for me, boys. It's literally GG's for me. I don't have the gems. I won't have the gems. I know I won't. Okay, 900 on that. I'll hell no have the gems. So I'll have to pack it in. GG's, GG's. And then again, it's actually been ages. It's been ages since this was there. This was released again when Freya dropped. So in that entire update, there was 2 attendance like characters set. And if you look at it, you can like, every character in the game so far that is an attendance character is playable. Every single one that is in the game is playable. That's how it's gonna work. So we have this. It was attendance. Please do your best to sing your praises of me today. Okay. Event attendance. My beloved kin, I've prepared this special, especially for you. Then we have my beloved kin, I've prepared this especially for you. I got something for you. You might need. And then we have this. I think this is the Freya's one. So these are Freya's ones down here. Don't let Freya know I gave this to you. Open it. Don't let Freya know I gave this to you. Open it. So this is the one for Freya, and this is Freya's. So these were what got like leaked back then, that she was like, oh, most likely she's a playable character because her entire attendance is there. So that's there. Again, you also look at it that Tyre hasn't released. So that's one character that it still hasn't released. The like wolf thing, Fenrir, wolf thing. I'm sorry, but Fenrir also hasn't released. Again, I don't know if who's that one that plays the guitar or whatever, the instrument, right? Who is that? I forget his name. Damn it. I know his name every single time. But that guy also, he doesn't have a playable character as of yet. So with it all, we'll see what actually does happen with it. Ragnarok itself has just been lost. It's like literally lost to time. This thing hasn't released in forever. And I've been personally waiting to see what happens with Ragnarok. It's been like, what, 6 months of that Ragnarok? We got 2 collabs before getting Ragnarok back. And if they do it like where, you know, potentially in February or March, there's going to be a collab again because that's like their, you know, usual time. Then when are we going to get another one? So we get one in there. We get the next Fez, which is going to be the global Fez. And then you get a collab. Then you get another Ragnarok. So like we're going to have another 3-month gap. But we'll see what happens with that entirely. But finally, maybe we see that. Again, Pucka was a leaked character in the gacha area. And then again, the like the relics, I think you already know about. I'll show it to you real quick. But yeah, with some of the leaked stuff, we had like a card pack. I don't know if that actually ever released, but there's a card pack. There was that King stuff that got added in. Randomly, we did get like some just weird stuff getting added into the game, which they are not releasing anytime soon. Like the final boss for King isn't releasing anytime soon, but for some reason it's there. So there is that. There's also, if I were to scroll up to the very top here, this is all the story assets, by the way. We have all of this. There, that's the relics, right? So here we have, again, you know, Thonar's relic. Over here, we have Nanashi's relic, which they're, again, added in Escanor's update. But if they're not releasing for a while, where they're going to drop, they could drop at the end of year. It's just usually relics drop with a Ragnarok update. That's usually how it happens. Again, there are some, you know, cases where it doesn't happen. On stream, they go and reveal some stuff. So maybe they go and reveal these relics as the stream for the end of year. That could happen. Again, there's that entire Pucka thing as mentioned. There's those like story assets that got added for Ragnarok. We'll see what happens, but dude, Ragnarok is just, it's dead. Literally, forever we've been waiting for Ragnarok. It hasn't returned. Hey, Ragnarok and AOT collab, they're in the same boat right now, literally. But yeah, that's been it. Catch you in the next one. Have a stay safe. I'll catch you in the next video. But yeah, maybe Freya does get finally a character. Her animation got updated, similar to Esterosa. There is a chance, but we will see. We'll see.